John Fenolio here to break it down for us. John?
Well, Sharon, Micah, two career diplomats giving eye-opening testimony into President Trump's dealings with Ukraine, describing an alleged pressure campaign directed by the president and carried out by his associates. Democrats say the evidence is clear, but Republicans say the proceedings are unfair and want the anonymous whistleblower to testify.
The first public impeachment hearings into President Trump, opening with a bombshell.
I think it's crazy to withhold security assistance for help with a political campaign.
Bill Taylor, the top U.S. diplomat in Ukraine, telling Congress Mr. Trump pressured Ukraine's newly elected leader during a July phone call to investigate his political rival, former Vice President Joe Biden and his son, in exchange for taxpayer-funded military aid to combat Russian aggression.
What I can do here for you today is tell you what I heard from people.
Taylor then describing a subsequent, previously unknown call between the president and the U.S. ambassador to the European Union, Gordon Sondland.
The member of my staff could hear President Trump on the phone asking Ambassador Sondland about the investigations. Following the call with President Trump, the member of my staff asked Ambassador Sondland what President Trump thought about Ukraine. Ambassador Sondland responded that President Trump cares more about the investigations of Biden, which Giuliani was pressing for.
Taylor and Deputy Secretary of State George Kent also testifying about a shadow Ukraine policy led by Mr. Trump's personal lawyer, Rudy Giuliani.
Was Mr. Giuliani promoting U.S. national interests or policy in Ukraine, Ambassador?
I don't think so, ma'am.
Mr. Kent?
No, he was not.
What interests do you believe he was promoting, Mr. Kent?
I believe he was looking to dig up political dirt against a potential rival in the next election cycle.
Democrats trying to prove the president abused his power.
If this is not impeachable conduct, what is?
Republicans arguing the president did nothing wrong, while blasting the testimony as secondhand hearsay.
American people see through all this. They understand the facts support the president. They understand this process is unfair.
It's nothing more than an impeachment process in search of a crime.
The president accusing Democrats of playing politics.
There was no quid pro quo.
I'd be glad to have the person who started it all come in and testify. President Trump is welcome to take a seat right there.
Republicans say today's testimony was mostly hearsay because neither witness had direct communication with President Trump. However, the White House is preventing administration officials who did have contact with the president, including Secretary of State Mike Pompeo, Acting Chief of Staff Mick Mulvaney, and former National Security Advisor John Bolton from testifying. More testimony coming up Friday. I'll send it back to you.
All right, John, thank you.